Hello, today I would like to talk about mSlices. So in this video you will learn how to properly use mSlice, of course along with notation, why I think you should use MU uperms, those uperms not RU ones, but MU ones. And also why you should learn how to do M moves improperly just to improve your F12 or some algs maybe. So let's get started. So I think I'm pretty good with M moves. Actually I can do like all kinds of moves that normal RU solver would use. Or at least I'm concerned I can. I did a lot of solves with even more old CPs, so I ended up with mSlices pretty often. So that's why I think I can say something about it. So firstly, notation. M prime is this move. M is this move. And M2 is this move. Quite easy, isn't it? So firstly we'll start with how to do M2. So I can see some people doing it ring ring. Well, it's not the way, or ring ring. Same thing. You should use ring middle double flick. So kinda like U2, but on mSlice and with different fingers. Of course you can use left hand or right hand. Well, use what you want. So, ring middle. When you will be doing it properly, you actually can see it's like one move. Just like U2. With doing M prime, you should pick one of those two fingers, so one finger from your two M2 fingers, if that makes sense, and use it. I rather use ring finger because middle finger, I like to grip with it, and to use it to do M prime move, you actually have to grip with your index, which I like to do U moves sometimes, but that's just me. So actually it comes really handy to know how to do M properly too. So you should take this finger, so index finger, and push this slice like so. So kinda like you would do in OH solving this move, or this, but with an mSlice. Okay, so you should master it just to know how to do M moves pretty fluent and properly. Okay, so another thing is using M moves in EPLLs. So I think you would agree with me that this H perm and this Z perm, so maybe a bit slower, are two best algs for those cases. Of course there is this algorithm that is shorter for Z perm, but I don't actually like it at all, and it's the same point because it uses M moves, so yeah. But when we come to U-perms, well, some people use this thing and some people use this thing. But why I think you should use MU1, the ones with M moves? Well, when you will be more experienced, you will know when you're going to have EPLL, just from looking at your OLL, or just by doing some algorithms like COLL or maybe OLCP. This just comes to experience. So if you know that you will get all EPLL, that's really handy to know that for 100% you will have to grip like this, because I use U-perms with M moves, and H-perm with M moves, and Z-perm with M moves. So I know for sure that I will use M moves and this finger for U, and also this. So that's why it's just really easy to have better transition between OLL and EPLL if you know that you will use it for sure. And also, now speed cubes are just that great that actually M slices are really good and they actually corner cut. So this is really surprisingly good, I would say. And you can loosen them and put magnets in so that they don't pop, so it's even easier for you to use M moves. So I would just get used to it. So now, how to don't use M slice, but maybe use it? Well, there are some bad ways to do, let's say, M move. So, like so, or maybe like this. Well, but you should learn it. Why? Because in some algs, like maybe in F2L or maybe in OLL, there are some cases that this just comes handy to do this move, because this finger is already here. So why just don't use it? Well, so now I will try to show you some M finger tricks that you shouldn't probably use, but in some cases they are just the best solution. So I think there is something like this. Maybe if you would do thing like this, but this is in blindfold, so I shouldn't really talk about it. And this is also this move, so just without the finger trick. Well, this is just really easy, and sometimes this move. Well, I sometimes do this. This is H-perm, and after one M2 done normally, I make this small R move with this push and this R. So this is how you can like do 2 in 1, and this sometimes comes handy if you don't have like really stable grip or something. Well, you should be able to use all of your finger tricks that you can do on right hand on your left hand, so actually using this thing shouldn't be really hard for you, or maybe even with pinky, because that sometimes comes handy. And here I can give you an example that I actually use pretty often. So sometimes I have to like insert this pair while orienting edges, and just because I like M moves so much, I wouldn't even bother doing sledge or other things, and I would just do this. Well, of course I can do this move, but sometimes I came from maybe R2, so then I can't really use it unless like this, which wouldn't be really handy. So I have this free finger, so I really often find myself using this push, and also this push in some algs. So this is it. This is whole topic of M slices, but I would like to tell you one more thing. So if we're doing this uperm, it's actually pretty easy because all of my moves are uprimes. So I actually can do M slices with this hand and U moves with this hand. So that's really easy and convenient. But if I'm going to use this, some people would do this alk like this. So you should really use your one-handed finger tricks. So this U move and this push to some certain algorithms, like this uperm. You can actually do it. M2, U, and it just makes whole algorithm way easier. Well, so I really hope I helped, and I guess see you in the next video.